Yo everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. This is Man United Central and I'm your boy Luther. Guys, I'm super excited you're back here to get your updates when it comes to our Manchester United. Well guys, it's been another crazy day. Today has been one of those days that you wake up, you're checking the news, you see MBAPPE being offered crazy money by Al Hilal from the Saudi League. And then you also hear that Harry Kane is also, on the market because he has to be sold. Now, both of these stories, they could, kind of coincide with, with Man United, right? Let's just see if we can tie them and see what it means to us, right? Can we get any of those guys? I don't know. We'll see. So we're going to talk about some of that, and also we're going to talk about, of course, the our striker search. Obviously, we're going to talk about do we have any updates when it comes to Rasmus Højlund? Because that's Ten Hag's priority right now, and also other ins and outs that we going on. All right. So we're going to start with from the beginning of this summer. Ten Hag had made sure, or Ten Hag had put on his transfer list, number one when it comes to the striker, it was Harry Kane. Harry Kane, of course, Daniel Levy said, you know what, I'm never going to sell to another Premier League team, right, a competitor, and he slapped in a price tag of like 100 million. So today I see, of course we know that Harry Kane's contract is due to expire, I believe, next season. So if he's not sold, he can go for free, and then that's when we'll come in and jump in maybe next season, right? So reports from the higher ups in Tottenham, like Joe Lewis, I believe he's the owner of Tottenham, he told Daniel Levy, we cannot afford to let Harry Kane leave for free. So that means Harry Kane is in the market. They have to do whatever they have to do, is to either convince him to sign a new contract or he needs to be sold, right? So that ties into us because now the report's saying, well, because United, we already pulled ourselves out of the Kane talk. Now they're bringing us back saying, oh, United, we may have a chance with Harry Kane because now he has to be sold, right? I think this is, I don't see us getting Harry Kane, to say the truth, because first of all, Daniel Levy he's going to want at least close to 100 million, right? Now, if you do that, you already don't have the money, because by us bringing in Onana, Mount, and working on this deal with the Rasmus Højlund, we've already spent most of the money that we had, right? So this Harry Kane situation, I don't see it happening, but if it does, it will be amazing because look, Harry Kane gives you a guarantee to at least 25 plus goals, right? If he comes, and we know Ten Hag has always mentioned that, look, Kane is his number one target. So Rasmus Højlund is second because he knew that he cannot get Harry Kane, so he went for Rasmus Højlund. So again, we will see how that transpires. Now, when we talk about the second deal here, or the second crazy story today, is we hear that Al Hilal offered MBAPPE like another 1 point something billion. Basically, they want him there for one season, right? For one season, he can go to Al Hilal and play with them, and he can be offered to go to Real Madrid after that one season. This is mind-blowing amount of money, right? Now, how does this tie in to Man United? Okay, so there have been the reports out there because obviously also MBAPPE needs to be sold as well, right? Now, when it comes to the teams that can afford him, of course, I only see him going to Real Madrid. Okay, so if it's not Real Madrid, who else can afford MBAPPE right now? Again, we were thrown in there, Manchester United, of course, Chelsea, Arsenal, and then who else? Tottenham. Okay, so the way it could work for us, which is pretty crazy, it could work for us is if we can come up with some kind of loan deal, because obviously we don't have the money to buy him. So if we can work a loan deal for MBAPPE, because yes, we can afford his salary, because whatever he's getting paid now at PSG, we can find ways to pay him. So we can pay his salary and, bring him in on a loan and see how that happens, which will be insane because I can only imagine our front line having MBAPPE, Rashi, and then you have Anthony. Oh my God, that will be crazy. So we'll see, who's going to end up taking it, but I only see him going to one team, which is Madrid. I don't know what Madrid is going to have to do to come up with that money. But again, the offer that he's getting from Al Hilal is out of this world, right? He's going to be the highest paid player. He's going to be the highest transfer fee. And this is crazy. For one year, getting paid like close to $1 billion. I mean, MBAPPE needs to consider that because it's like, that's life-changing money, right? Even for him, right? He's made a lot of money, but this is like, you know what, look, I can go to, he's what, 20, less than 20, he's not even 25. He said he can go over there, play for 1 year, get your money, and then move to Madrid because that's his dream move. So again, interesting stuff. But let's move into reality here. Reality is we are very close to getting, hopefully, to finalizing the deal for Ten Hag's true number one target, which is Rasmus Højlund. Talks has been going on over the weekend, and it looks like we are close now to making the bid, right? And according to Murtaugh, we're putting a limit price of how much we're willing to pay for Rasmus Højlund, and that is 60 million. I think it's pounds, right? This flies. 60 million pounds, right? So that's what we don't want to spend anything more than 60 million pounds for Rasmus Højlund. Now, talks has been going on pretty good. So it looks like this could be a deal that Atalanta may take. If not, yes, they may reject it, but at least it will be for a couple of million here and there kind of thing. But I really think that Rasmus Højlund, in the next couple of days, he will be, will get that, the here we go from Mr. Fabrizio Romano, right? Because we know, like, look, Ten Hag really wants this deal to go through ASAP because we know that there's another team out there by the name of PSG that is in need of a striker ASAP as well, right? And they're also talking to Rasmus Højlund's camp. So, but the good thing is we already have an upper hand because we already agreed personal terms with him, right? And so it's just a matter of, finalizing the how much we want to pay for him. Atalanta, they're going to push back, say, okay, you're going to have to give us, 60 plus more add-ons, or it could be like, 62 or something like that. Even that is high, but, if it gives us Rasmus Højlund, and Ten Hag gets his man, we're good. We'll take that. So, yeah, so that's pretty exciting. Another news that I see here today is, this is reports coming from a Moroccan-based journalist. He's reporting that apparently none of the mainstream media like the Fabrizios or some Lockers, none of them based in the UK, no one is reporting that United has been talking to Safwan Amrabat. But according to this Moroccan reporter, he's saying that apparently United have been talking to Safwan Amrabat, and apparently they have agreed, basically Safwan Amrabat has agreed to join Man United, right? So we'll see in the next couple of days if this story is true, but basically that's what he's reporting. He's reporting that, Safwan has already agreed to come to United. So we'll see if that happens, but definitely with Safwan Amrabat, he fits that Ten Hag's way of playing, right? He will fit in perfectly because we need him. He is a perfect replacement for Casemiro, right? Defensive, aggressive, he can, when it comes to counteracting, when it comes to pressing, he can do that job. He's solid. So we'll see if, that deal happens, which will be pretty cool. Let me see what else we have when it comes to today. yeah, so we're still working on the deal to obviously to have to outgoings, right? We need to get rid of Maguire, and according to my reports, West Ham really want to get Maguire in. Of course, initially they had mentioned that they wanted him on loan, but you know, I would prefer him to be sold. But worst case scenario, even if he goes on loan, let him go on loan, because at least if he goes on loan, the advantage will be that he will play more games, right? And then come next summer, you know, we can get a better value for him, because at that point he would have played more games, right? So that can be an advantage for us if we don't get a proper offer this transfer window, right? So hopefully we can get some money from Maguire, and then of course Dean Henderson, Nottingham Forest. You know, they just they gave us 15 million for Elanga. You know, they need to get back in their pocket and finalize the deal for Dean Henderson, which I know they're working on that. And also, you know, I saw a report also from the Saudi League. I think it's the same team, Al Nassr from the Saudi League, the same team with where CR7 is. They're apparently they're about to offer us 20 million for Eric Bailly, which is pretty crazy, right? 20 million for Eric Bailly. They gave us like less than 10 for what's his name, Alex Telles, which is insane, right? Because ideally, you know, you would think like it would be kind of comparable amount. You know, you give us less than 10 for Alex Telles, and then you're gonna give us 20 for Eric Bailly. But we're not complaining. We'll take the money. We'll take the money. So hopefully Eric Bailly can go. Now, the more outgoings we can do, will, you know, obviously bring in some much needed cash boost, right? And we can put it out there and then go and get some of these additional players that Ten Hag needs, right? So guys, basically that's all I have. If more crazy news happens, I'll jump on here to update you guys. And do me a favor, as you're rolling out, hit the like, subscribe, notification bell. That way you do not miss any new videos coming out of this channel. Thank you so much. Peace.